South Korea's foreign policy makers briefed the acting president on how they plan to deal with the reclusive regime up north. Connie Kim starts us off with their main focus when it comes to this year's North Korea policy.
The main focus of South Korea's security policy for 2017 will be to continue pressuring North Korea over its nuclear weapons program. Prime Minister Hwang Kyo-ahn, the current acting president, was briefed on Wednesday by the Foreign Affairs and Unification ministries on their blueprints for the new year, which focus on cooperation with the nation's allies and targeting Pyongyang's weakest points in order to bring about change.
북한은 도발 위협과 평화 공세의 반복을 통해서 대한민국 흔들기에 집중하고 있습니다. 올해에도 정부는 평화 통일의 비전과 대북 정책의 원칙을 일관되게 견지하는 가운데 한반도 통일에 대한 국제사회의 지지를 확산시켜 나가야 합니다.
South Korea will continue to limit North Korea's access to funds through an export cap on its coal and minerals, as stated in the latest UN resolution, and seek to persuade other nations to impose unilateral sanctions on the North. Seoul will also work with the incoming Trump administration to maintain the current hardline policy against North Korea. Over the coming year, South Korea will also focus on targeting North Korea's abysmal human rights record and seek ways to funnel information into the regime. Seoul says it'll bring up the issue of holding Kim Jong-un responsible for the regime's human rights abuses and seek to shed more light on the awful conditions endured by North Korean workers abroad. These activities are expected to intensify this year when South Korea launches a planned North Korean Human Rights Foundation. Reunification will be another focus for Seoul this year. South Korea plans to work on reviewing the status of separated families, educating students about reunification, and holding commemorative events on dates of historical significance. With these plans as a guide, the administration is seeking to keep up the pressure on North Korea while also laying a foundation for reunification. Connie Kim, Arirang News.